Hi there, Dr. Brian here. It is Monday, so I thought I'd come to you quickly from the Springwood practice before I run to the Lura practice for the end of the day. The question today is, do we know how we truly get sick? And therefore, if we don't know how we get sick, can we find out how to get better? There's logic in that. So the idea is, you could say, reverse engineering. So if you work out what happens that the body gets sick or stops performing optimally, then it would stand to some reason that if you work out how the sickness process happens, you could reverse engineer that back into wellness or health. I'm not sure that entirely works, because you could say that sickness is a lack of health, but health isn't a lack of sickness. Health is a state independent of sickness. Sickness is what happens when you're not healthy. So keep in mind that the word disease, when you say it quickly, it sounds like a word, one word. But if you just slow it down and say dis-ease, there would seem to be an idea within that sickness came from a lack of ease and balance and good function in the body. So maybe there's a clue in that as to how the body gets sick. So therefore, if there was a process to restore ease and balance, maybe that gives the body the resources to stay healthy. That would be the secret in a nutshell of how the body works. The body works with resources and allocation of resources, and the structural physical resources are among the most demanding, and therefore they prioritize over many other of the body's important levels of function. So if there was a cascade of importance, structural functional balance is way more at the top of the list than fighting a bug, weirdly. Though you may notice that if you have a problem with, say, a back or a leg or a knee, that when you get sick, that problem seems to get worse. Now, there's probably a few factors. There's more inflammation in your body, which will make that joint more annoyed. But quite likely, also, the body is shuffling resources away from coping with bad posture and pushing them into fighting the bug. So wouldn't it be logical if you just resourced the body in gravity so that it was super efficient and at ease, so they'd be less likely to find dis-ease? Worthy of a thought. I believe that we understand that, and the hands-on super health education program, where we help you understand how your body works from a broad perspective of the things that are necessary and how things are related. So the organ systems have connections to the muscle groups influence structure and function, and then that impacts neurology and brain allocation of resources. And simple things can have a remarkably powerful effect, global effect through the body that you may never imagine could be the case. Yet quite often intuitively you know that your bad knee is probably involved with your crappy shoulder at the moment. So I believe that if we were able to give you an amount of logical, methodical information, you'd become far better consumers of health services, knowing where to go to get the best outcome for you. So, if that sounds like something that interests you, because your body is your body, it's yours, and ultimately you are responsible for it. You know, you do have to take it in for a service, but where you take it will determine to some extent what results you happen. So, being informed allows you to make better choices about where you go for a health consult and health interventions, and if you're going to the right place at the right time for the right thing, you're most likely to get the great result. Okay, I'm going to leave you with that. There'll be a link underneath where you can subscribe to the information program and learn more about your body. All the best.